purpose of this demonstration is to explain one of the functions of edges. Since Western painting, and perhaps even before that, one of the essential problems, or the essential problem of painting has been how to make a flat surface look round or look dimensional. Edges is one aspect of that problem, or one aspect of that problem is edges. Edges, as I've said in my book, An Artist Teaches, edges are the soul of the painting. So I've chosen this orange tangerine as an example, simple example of how that is accomplished. In your first statement, you have to see that light falling on form always makes convex shapes. A little background color. We could make the shadow at this point maybe a little bit richer and darker. So try to paint the shadow and the cast shadow together. There are always two edges to deal with. There's the inside edge and the outside edge. As long as the eye is looking at something with sharp edges, experience tells us anything with sharp edges is flat. So the first edge that you deal with generally is the inside edge. We have to take this edge away from the viewer as a place of focus. And the simplest way to do that is to just soften the edge by, one way would be just to drag your brush into it when both are wet, to drag the eye drag the brush rather, and just soften the edge like so. Highlights tell you where the plane changes direction from here to here, from the shoulder plane, going around the shoulder of the object, to the break of the plane, but also to force you to focus, force the eye of the viewer to focus inside the object rather than on the edge. Whenever you have a source of light going this way, roughly, light coming from above, the reflected light is coming the other way, you see. So the reflected light is always coming the opposite direction, you see. So you have it, the way I think, as a force, so then you can separate the cast shadow or the shadow on the object by having reflected light. In every object, almost perpendicular to the light and the reflected light, there's a place where this edge and this edge, where you can escape into the background or another object, opening or seeing how those two edges lead you into other air spaces, other objects, will really transform the look of your paintings. That's why I say edges are the soul of the painting. How you use them structurally and understand the nature of them and the mystery, the flow getting in and out of objects. Using the same principles of edges as I just stated in the tutorial, I thought to do a finished painting to illustrate the depths to which they may be carried. This first picture is about 50% completed. All the elements are in place. The finish is a matter of balance between subtlety and drama. This relates to one's original concept. This tutorial illustrates how edges, one of the most important structural elements of painting, are used from start to completion. Thank you.